So thank you everybody for joining me today. We're going to talk about how to host a home buyers seminar. So just a little story about this. You know, homes are the most expensive purchase people are going to have in their lives. And they're looking to get information on the home buying process. As you all know, it's crazy out there, and they want to get information and learn how to get their offers accepted in this crazy market. So if you provide them this information in a relaxed and no obligation setting, they'll come to you when they're ready to buy, since they already trust you, right? So if you come from a point of contribution where you will give them information, you will help them get pre-qualified, pre-approved and all that, send them some homes, they will be ready to work with you when the time comes. So that's why you hold these. The objective today is to learn about all the resources that Keller Williams gives you to help you host a successful home buyer seminar. And you can do this virtually or in person. There's pros and cons to both, right? They really give you a lot of materials that I didn't even know that they had. And we're also going to learn how you can use some of the KW tech to market your seminar and to follow up with your leads, including smart plans, Facebook campaigns, and designs. The benefits from today's class are to get you guys new buyer leads, to pull out those leads from your database who are thinking of buying. So you can have, oh no, hi, happy birthday, Cassie. You could have people in your database that you don't even know. Oh, that's so nice.
Happy birthday to you. Woo!
In
Sorry.
case none of you knew that it was your birthday, we wanted to let you know.
Thank you. We all know now. Happy birthday. And she's on my class for her birthday. How exciting, right? I bet you that's what you've always dreamed of as a little girl, right? Let me go back. So you could have people in your database that are thinking of buying, but they don't say anything. But if you tell them you're having this home buyer seminar, they might just show up, right? And the idea of this for everybody is to grow your business. More deals equals more money in your pocket. All right, all you need for materials is your computer, a Zoom account if you're going to do it virtual. And just so you know, if your class is going to be longer than 40 minutes, which it probably will, you're going to need to use a Zoom Pro account. So the market centers do have pro accounts. If you ask your ASCs, I'm sure they will let you set up a link for you for your home buyers seminar that you can use so that you can host meetings with a lot of people. Otherwise, you're going to get cut off, and that doesn't look good for anybody, right? And if you're going to do it in person, you need a venue. And again, I'm sure the market centers would let you use their training room off hours to host your event. So just reach out to your ASC for that. All right, so now we're going to talk about what do you need to do. You're going to have a marketing plan. You're going to dive into your database. You're going to identify which contacts are most likely to be interested in attending your seminar. You're going to give them a call. You're also going to call people that you know who you think will benefit from your seminar, right? So you're going to reach out to those people that you already know. You're then going to prepare your marketing promotion strategy, and KW, which I'm going to show you guys after, will give you scripts and email templates in a toolkit that you can use to invite people to your seminar. You can use smart plans for your emails and call follow-up. You can use Facebook campaigns to get the word out to people that you don't know. All right, then you're going to get started. You're going to call the most likely attendees and begin a promotion on social media. And the most important thing, actually I have it in here twice, is to follow up after, right? You're going to want to follow up with these people a little bit after, see how things are going. You also are going to want to get them on either a monthly neighborhood smart plan or search, depending on where they're looking. All right, so we're going to get started right into the crux of it here. I have a bunch of links, which I'm going to send you guys. The first thing that we're going to give you is a customizable presentation. So this is what you're going to work with. You don't even have to come up with your own material, which is excellent, right? So on the first page, it's going to give you the instructions on where you need to change your name and picture, where to put different URLs in. I worked with Meralda yesterday, and we took a couple of pages out, so the slides may not match up exactly, but you guys can probably figure it out. So I'm just going to make this smaller. So for example, the first page, if you want, you could swap out the pictures if you've sold a home recently, or just find a home that looks more like our area. Like this home reminds me kind of like Florida or something. So all you would have to do is go to right click on the picture and replace the image. And I'm going to upload from my computer. So you can either, go out and take a picture of a house. If you have a house that you've listed, you can just go around the neighborhood and take pictures of homes, right? As long as it's your image, you can't use somebody else's image unless they give you permission, okay? So if somebody else, like your PC coach, has a home for sale and you want to use their picture, just ask them, that's fine. You could change the pictures. You can even use pictures of our market center, whatever you want to do to customize this. Over here, it tells you insert your name and a local photo. So I'm just going to put my name in here. Okay, and there you go. First page is done. Then you're going to come in here and it's going to ask for your contact info for your image. So I'm just going to right click again, replace the image. I'm going to upload from my computer and I'm going to pick a headshot that I have. So you're going to make this more personal. I'll just put my name in here. Marilyn. Okay. And what's really nice, and you could put any accomplishments that you have, anything that you want to say about yourself that makes you unique, you could put right in here, presented by. All right. Next page, you're going to put like a little bio of yourself, again, with your picture, your phone number. And down here, it will, if you grab this, it will tell you, it will give you talking points. So it tells you right here how to customize it, talk about your value proposition, what towns you specialize in, something personal about you. If you love playing soccer on weekends, right? Put that in. This way you can connect with people, especially if you like to do volunteer service in the community. People really like that. And it makes you seem like you're a giver. And people like that. Don't make up stuff, but if you really do stuff in the community, it's always a good thing to add. And it'll give you talking points right here. It'll tell you what to say. So let me tell you a little about myself. My name is blah, blah, blah. And, you could just sort of use these talking points. Again, here, this is always good too about what do you want to learn about the home buying process? So you can ask them that question. And this way you make sure you cover it in your presentation. And you would just go through here today. This says, even what to say. Great, thanks for being candid with your questions. These are the topics that we're going to cover. And you could take out some of the slides. So if you feel like some of them don't relate to you or your area, you can take them out. Here's some talking points, fears versus facts. So it even tells you what to say. Like, it just couldn't be any easier than this. It really couldn't. And again, you can go in and customize anything in here that you don't feel fits you or you want to make it more unique. Okay, fears versus facts. So this talks about interest rates. So I think I changed this. I think it had like 3%, but interest rates have gone up in the last year. So I just changed this to mortgage rates are still historically low, which they are. You just have to go through everything. They give you samples of owning versus renting, how much you would pay per month. I don't know where you're getting a home for $250,000, but these are just talking points. And down here, they also give you things that you can talk about as well. Okay. And then you're just going to go through the whole seminar. This one, I spoke with Meralda yesterday, and she helped me customize it a little bit. So right now, like for Rockland County, the average home price is $650. Interest rates are approximately 5.25. Right now, it's a seller's market, and inventory is about 1.8 months. But just make sure you change this for your area. And whenever you do it. So if you do a home buyer seminar next year, obviously these things are going to change. So just make sure you customize it. And if you want, you could just take the slide out if it just makes it easier for you. It gives you the 6 easy steps. And again, if you bring this up, it tells what the steps are, and you say, my job is a guide to help you through them all. This one, it talks about the app, how the app can help them search. So to find, everybody has a unique app link. To find your particular app link, you're going to go into command. So let me just go into command here. And if I go down to consumer at the bottom, and on the right, you'll have site and app settings, and then URLs right here. You will see your app link. So it's right here. So I'm just going to copy that. And I'm going to come back to my presentation. And I'm just going to put it in here. And I'm going to take out the HTTPS because you don't need that. Okay, and that's it. So everybody has a unique link. All right. And that's how you get it. All right. So they tell you all the steps. Again, you're just going to go through this each page at a time, find and hire agent. This one you're going to customize again with your own picture. It talks about, you know, what, as the buyer's agent, what you're going to do for them. So you're going to educate them about the market. You're going to analyze their wants and needs. You're going to steer them to homes that fit your criteria, their criteria. Actually, we don't like the word steer, actually. We don't, that sounds just bad. It sounds like a home, like a violation. So we're just going to say guide or show you homes. How about that? Show you homes that fit your criteria. I don't like the word steer. Coordinate the work of other professionals, negotiate on your behalf, and solve any problems that might arise. Okay. And you just, like I said, going to go through this whole presentation, each page, and customize it. And again, like I said, it gives you all the talking points that you need to talk about down here. So once you put this together, this is what you're actually going to use in your seminar. Okay. Do I have any questions about the presentation itself that you're going to be using? No? Okay. All right. So it's very easy. You just download it. And then when you're ready to present, you're going to click slideshow. And it'll just go right through your pages. Okay. So like I said, you either could do this virtually or you can do it in person. So besides the presentation, KW gives you so much information. So the first thing on my links and resources is this customizable presentation. They also give you some articles just to help you out. So here's a step-by-step guide to hosting a virtual homeowner seminar, which really is the same thing as if you were doing it in person. Okay, so it gives you all this information here to talk about the basics, what the success, how to get success with it. Okay, there's all these different articles that you can go through, and also how to dispel some common misconceptions about the market and the home buying process. All right, and they give you scripts. So if you click on here, they will give you scripts on how to handle objections. Okay. And this is the template that I just showed you, the presentation template. I'm going to go back to my slide here. They also give you a marketing plan. Okay. So once you get the idea and you pick a date and how you're going to do it, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into your database to find which contacts will be interested. Do not door knock. Right now, we are not allowed. Oh, actually, some areas, are you allowed to door knock? I'm not sure. I know in Rockland, we can't door knock, but I don't think we're allowed to door knock right now. You're going to prepare your marketing promotional strategy, and we're going to give you the scripts and email templates. So they're going to give you emails to send to your database. So I'm going to click on this first one here. And this is what the email is. So it tells you exactly what you need to send. So buy your first home, consider an alternative to renting. Join me for an exclusive 2-hour informational seminar designed for first-time homebuyers. You'll learn about blah, blah, blah. And then you'll tell them where to go. If it's a Zoom link, when it is. You're going to tell them to invite their friends and family who may be thinking of buying their first home. Spots are limited just to get that FOMO, right? If you're missing out. So RSVP soon to guarantee your seats by contacting me at whatever. Okay. And if you have any testimonials, you might want to throw those in here. And it gives you a call script, what to say when you follow up. So what I suggest doing is you create a smart plan, right? So the first step will be the email template that goes out to your people. The second one will be a call, and you actually can paste this into the smart plan for yourself so that you know what you're going to say when you call them. And it even tells you what to say if they say yes or if they say no. So it even gives you what exactly to say. Like, this could not be any easier. If you want to call a past client in your database, this is what you would say. You can call a renter in your database. It tells you exactly what to say. Door knocking, you can't door knock, so don't do that one. Also, when you're advertising this, you either can advertise it. I would suggest doing it on your own Facebook pages, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want, and then sharing it out to the community pages. So if you focus on a certain area, I would put it on your own page and then share it to, let's say, whatever your area is. Like, I'm in Clarkstown, so I would put it on the Clarkstown pages. If you want to focus on Jersey, upstate, whatever your area is, whatever county it is, put it on those relevant pages. So they also give you, which is great, some social media graphics that all you have to do is download them, and they even give you captions to start posting on your own pages, okay? So it could not, like I said, be any easier. You could just decide what you like, and you can change them up in designs if you want, make it a little more custom, but they give you all these different things that you can post out there. They also give you a home ownership fact sheet, just general things to let people know about home ownership, like how 86% of current renters want to own a home in the future, just to make yourself more educated so you could speak more about it. And this is good. That's something to give out to your buyers that do attend. This way you look like you know what you're talking about, right? Which is always good. Another thing on here are, they give you marketing resources and a flyer for your event. So they give you the marketing plan that I just showed you, which we'll go back to. They even have a flyer here that you can customize, which is right here, that you can either put out on social media, you can hang it up at the grocery store, wherever you have permission to hang it up, to get people to come to your, if you're doing it in person or Zoom, to get them to come to your home buyers seminar. Okay. And this is the buyers seminar toolkit. See what's in here. So they have some things that you can, a checklist for you. And this is for you to prepare yourself. So they suggest reading these books, Your First Home Improvement Path to Home Ownership by Gary Keller and Dave Jenks and Jay Papasan. Download the seminar contact. Oh, there's this KW University online class, Win Big with Your First Home Seminars at KW Connect. Review your resources, review your PowerPoint, and just make sure you know what you're going to talk about. Set a goal for yourself. Out of, let's say you get 25 people to attend, how many of those in your mind are you going to convert to actual buyers? Okay, choose the date and time, customize your PowerPoint. I highly suggest getting a sponsor, right? A sponsor would be great, especially if you can get maybe a home inspector, if you can get a mortgage person to come in and talk about their areas of expertise. You're not only giving your people more information, but you're also making connections, and you can even have them bring like snacks or something, or it just makes you look like a professional who has people already set up in your world, right? That you have experts working with you, and you can give them the best guidance that they need. All right. Again, you want to do your invitations and follow up, so they give you, bring your, a laptop and clicker. It tells you exactly what to bring, a sign-in sheet for your guests, print out of your PowerPoint. There's a lifestyle questionnaire and an information questionnaire. Oh, you could even do a door prize. So you can give out like a $50 gift card randomly to people who attend, right? So people have to show up to get that $50 gift card, and then you pull a name out of the hat. And definitely bring your business cards. Maybe take some time if you have snacks beforehand, kind of schmooze a little bit with your people and welcome them at the door, introduce yourselves, kind of, get them to know you as a person. And the most important part is to follow up and get your leads, right? You have to stay in touch. So what they suggest afterwards is, if you get their email address, definitely set them up on like either a monthly neighborhood nurture or a search or something, just so that you can, stay in touch with them. Let me go back here. This is your goal worksheet that they give you. And like I said, all these links are going to be in the PowerPoint that I send you. Also, if you came in late, please put your email in the chat so that I can get you guys the materials. Because there's so many links in here and I want to make sure that you have everything. So they give you a little plan here of what you're going to do to kind of keep you on track. So this is good for follow-up for yourself, to keep yourself accountable. What's this? Let's see which one this one is. You could do demographic farming, right? So these are all the different types of people who tend to buy new homes. So newlyweds and engaged couples. So anybody in your database that just got married, hit them up. Recent college graduate. I don't know any college graduates that can afford a house, quite frankly, but okay. Teachers, military are always moving. New and expecting parents, right? You need to upsize. You need more room. High-end renters, millennials, singles. So these are all the different types of people that you can expect to want to come to your home buyer seminar. There's a timeline. So they also give you a lifestyle questionnaire that you could send to people who want to attend, or maybe afterwards. And it will just ask what their needs are, their ideal locations, what commute time they're willing to do. This way you can kind of hone down where and what would be a good match for them. Also in here, you should definitely talk about, I think they talk about it, being pre-approved. I know we can't require them to be if you guys were on the call from yesterday, but how if they're going to be making offers, especially in today's market, it does make their offer stronger. I know we just had a listing with 14 offers and they were not even going to be considered if they weren't pre-approved, just because there were so many offers and, we had to take somebody who was actually pre-approved. We didn't have time to wait for them to get their pre-approval. All right. Let's see, what's this? Client handouts. I think we went over that. Things that you can give out to the clients. So my first home notes. And then hosting, this is your checklist. Yeah, we did that one already. Let me just see what else there is. There's also 4 facts to help first-time home buyers overcome their fears. So that's on KW as well. And this one is relatively new. It's just from June. So this is a good one to read over. And also it gives you a couple of videos. So this one was just done with James Shaw and Kimberly Meserve. And she talks about how she hosts homebuyer seminars. And this one's a couple of years old, but it's from Kimber McKinty. And she's a top KW agent as well. And just to see what they say about how they host and tips about their homebuyer seminars. So I'm just going to go back to my presentation. Okay. Okay. Now, from what we just talked about, I know I went fast and it's a lot of information, but do you guys think that you would rather host an in-person or a virtual seminar? Like, what do you think would work best? Anybody? Katrina says she'd rather do an in-person. Pooja says in-person. Yeah, I agree. I feel like you get that connection. Tariq says in-person. And there's some benefits of even maybe doing a virtual one also, because you might get people who maybe have kids at home or working late, right? So I think they both have their merits, but I do agree that in person, you get to connect better with them, as a person. And then think about who else do you know that you can partner with? Because I do think, even if you have 2 agents doing it together, that's also a good thing. If you are friendly with somebody in the market center and you're both new and you want to do it together, it kind of makes it more fun and you could split the leads. Totally up to you. Also, you want to think about what other experts there are. It could be an attorney, could be a mortgage person. It could be a home inspector. You could have these people come with you and this is your team that you work with, right? It's not just you, it's you already have experts lined up for them to help them through all the tough stuff, right? And you can have those experts speak for 5 minutes as well, just to add some value to your to your seminar. And do you guys have any ideas on what do you think you would have to do to get the most number of people in your seminar? Like, how would you go about marketing? What do you think would be the best way? Jonathan, I'm calling on you.
Facebook campaign.
Facebook, thank you. I was going to say that. So if you do a Facebook campaign and target an area, like you're the expert in whatever town that is or whatever county that is, you'll get new leads of people you don't know. A lot of this is marketing towards people that you already know, especially if you have a big database, right? People might be thinking of buying, but you're not going to know until you put this out there and just say, come learn all about the home buying process, right? You're giving them information. You're not really asking for anything. You're giving them information, how to help them through the process. You're there to hold their hand, right? You're going to be their expert. And I have a feeling that once they get to know you and you show that you know what you're doing, they're going to you when they're ready to buy. Okay.
You can also target the criteria in the Facebook. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. A business use case, like this is what I just said, that once you're identified as the source of information and expert on the home buying process, buyers will reach out to you with questions along the way and when they are ready to buy. So you might get somebody coming in, they might just be, oh, you know what, Pooja, I have a question about this. And you'll give them the answer. And then 3 months from now, they might come to you and say, you know what, we're ready. So you just have to be patient and just constantly follow up. Say, you know, so here's my little summary. So today we learned about all the KW resources available to help you host your home buyer seminar. Again, if you didn't put your email in the chat, do it now because I'm going to email you guys after the class. And I'm going to give you all the links that we just talked about. We learned how to use KW technology to market and follow up with your buyer leads, right? So you're going to put all the information for your marketing to ask people to come. You could put it right into a smart plan, include your calls, and you'll get a task saying, okay, I'm going to call these people, you know, 2 weeks before to see if they want to come. Facebook campaigns are great to get it out to people that you don't know. And you can go into designs and create things that aren't there already, or if you want to change something up. And okay, so based on this today, who here thinks that they will go and host a home buyer seminar? So, oh, we got Nakia. Okay, great. Anyone else? Nakia's like, yeah, I'm in. Anyone else think they might do it? Okay, Cassie, great. Who just like, I'm in. She's new and she's in. I love it. All right. Again, here you're going to get all the links and resources that we talked about today and the videos. There's so much information that Keller Williams gives you that honestly, I didn't even know was there. They give you that whole presentation. Feel free to customize it and make it feel like it's more you if you want, or you can just give it out as is. Definitely customize and put your name in, but in your pictures. But you know, just, you know, you do you. Everybody's different, right? Everybody has their own personality, and you kind of want to make it, you know, about you and your own event. Okay. Do you guys have any questions for me? No? Okay, great. If you have questions, feel free to email me. I'll put my email in the chat. It's iangel@kw.com. You know, and also your PC coaches can help you with this. I know it's scary for someone if you're new, but what I like is that presentation actually gives you the talking points, you know, so definitely review that, you know, before you you go. And I think you guys will do a great job. Well, thank you for joining me. And if anybody does one, I want to know how it went. Okay. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.